Assalamualaikum, my name is Farhan, matric number 275680. For my part, I will explain about the company background, company objective, company achievement and organisation structure. Okay, so I will start with the company background. CIMA was established in 1972 as a cement production company, supplying cements for various infrastructures such as dams, roads, bridge, rails, airports, seaports, and storage terminals. So, CIMA cement business is spearheaded by Negeri Sembilan Cement Industries Sdn Bhd and SCI through its two main brands, which are Blue Lion and NS. Next is the company objective. So, CIMA has set three objectives for the company, which is the first one is environmental stewardship, occupational health and safety management, and lastly community assistance. To achieve the first objective, CIMA has decided to reduce the carbon footprint by using other industries waste such as fluoride sludge, fluid cracking catalyst and fly ash. Not only that, CIMA has decided to preserve the environment by exploring alternative fuel, creating natural control barriers against dust and noise, adopting operational control such as noise suppression, isolation of noise sources, and careful handling of blasting activities to mitigate the noise pollution. Okay, for the second objective, CIMA has decided to receive guidance from the main committee and accident investigation committee. And lastly is approach the emergency response preparedness ERP. Okay, for the last objective, CIMA has decided to organize a few programs and events such as CIMA tuition program, Be My Mentor program, Back to School program, and lastly Al-Quran recital program. CIMA has made many big achievements in the past few years. So for example, in March 2014, they supplied cements for Sultan Abdul Halim Muazzam Shah Bridge, which they supplied high performance concrete G55. In September 2016, they supplied cements for KV MRT V8, which they supplied high performance concrete G40 and G50. In October 2017, they supplied cements for Solaris Park, which they supplied high performance concrete G45. In November 2021, they supplied cements for the Merdeka 118 building, which they supplied high performance concrete G80. And lastly, in September 2020, which they supplied cements for Permata Sapura, which they supplied high performance concrete G80 and G60.
We are Cement Industries of Malaysia Berhad, also known as CIMA. You see us every day within bridges and dams, airports and rail tracks, roads and highway, buildings and homes. We are everywhere. Within these iconic infrastructure projects, buildings and homes are CIMA's high-quality, innovative and reliable brands of building materials. For over 45 years, CIMA has been Malaysia's most trusted partner, working hand in hand, changing the country's infrastructure landscape to propel the nation towards a better future. From our humble beginnings as an entrepreneurial venture in Perlis in 1972, CIMA is now a part of UEM Group, one of Malaysia's leading engineering-based infrastructure and services conglomerates with a market presence spanning across Malaysia and Singapore.
We have been in this business for over 45 years. That's a great experience, an ocean of experience. Today, we have a very strong leadership and a very capable workforce. Our plants are very, very reliable. And that's a great asset that we have.
Today, we have a comprehensive network of operations with integrated cement plants and concrete batching plants strategically located within the country, which allows us to serve our customers more efficiently and effectively at all times. At CIMA, we manufacture, produce and distribute high-quality cement and ready-mixed concrete. Over the years, we have built an extensive product portfolio suitable for any requirement of our growing and increasingly diversified customers. Whether in bag or bulk, for general purpose, or highly specialized for highly technical assignments, CIMA has it all. Via technical partnerships, we form a strong working relationship with our partners in creating and delivering products that consistently add value to any project. To continuously create the best products at all times, we focus on developing a highly technical team of experts at CIMA. Backed by strong research and development capabilities, as well as various local and international certifications, CIMA is currently at the forefront in introducing innovative and sustainable products to the market. Our product, namely NS Eco Crete, has received Green Label certification from the Singapore Environment Council. At CIMA, we never lose sight of our commitment to grow together and empower the local communities in the areas where we operate. CIMA Tuition Program, our annual flagship corporate responsibility initiative, is part of our effort to help bridge the education gap between urban and rural students. Since 2011, over 3,000 students in our operation areas, namely Bahau Negeri Sembilan and Bukit Ketri Perlis, have benefited from this program. Separately, CIMA has also been providing various aid and financial assistance for the underprivileged communities in the areas where we operate.
As we chart our future growth, our commitments remain the same: to deliver high-quality products in an environmentally sustainable manner, to ride on the wave of technology, innovate and improve our operations. We are excited about the future, and you should be too. We are ready, and it would be our honor to have you on board with us in this journey.
Our aspiration is clear: to combine sound financial performance with a commitment to social responsibility, environmental stewardship, and economic prosperity. As we forge ahead, we will continue to play our role in realizing the infrastructure dreams of Malaysia and creating a better future for everyone. CIMA, building nation with care.
As for organization structure, CIMA has two sections, which are the Board of Director and Management Team. I will start with a Board of Directors, which consists of an independent non-executive director, non-independent non-executive director, chairman, and managing director. And for management team, they consist of head strategy and transformation, chief financial officer, managing director, chief sales and marketing officer, chief people officer, head governance, risk and internal audit, head NSCI Bahau Plan, head NSCI Perlis Plan, head group procurement, head ready mix concrete UPC, head group transport and transportation and distribution, head group health, safety and environmental HSE, head group ICT, senior manager legal, and lastly company secretary.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Izaz, and I'll talk about the bottleneck or the problem on a CIMA company. So first is the issue on machine not compatible and aging. So for your information, the cement process have to go on heating the raw material. So to heat the material, they need a coal. So the coal is from Indonesia. They import from there. So okay, for the current situation, for the last year, they said that the standard the the coal that they need or they use at one time is 20 ton at one time. So this to level the temperature of 1400 for the standard, and okay, that is the previous year. For the current year, they said that the coal has downgrade, or the coal is low in quality. Because of that, they need to put 50 ton. They need to double the amount to get the same temperature as been set by their company. Okay, this to ensure the product is same and to meet the requirement that been set by the company. Okay, this also will affect on electricity, because if the company uh, burn more coal at one time, they need to produce more electric. Okay, that's why the cost of electric will increase.
Next, would the main raw material in cement manufacturing be a problem if it decreases? A life in the contemporary era without cement seems unthinkable. An essential component of infrastructure and home building, cement was also a driver of the economy's growth. Demand for cement was strongly correlated with economic growth, and many developing nations sought to improve their infrastructure quickly, which explains the phenomenal increase in cement output. Limestone, chalk, shale, clay, and sand were used as primary raw materials in the production of cement. To achieve the correct chemical composition, these initial components were quarried, crushed, finely ground, and blended. After the raw materials have been mined, ground, and homogenized, the method of calcination is carried out. This involves burning the calcium oxide that results from this process along with silica, alumina, and ferrous oxide at extreme temperatures to form clinker, which is then ground and milled along with other constituents such as gypsum, slag, etc. to produce cement. When Mr. Hidayat was asked about the lifetime of a limestone hill by Farhan, he said a cement firm must take into account a number of criteria, particularly the size of the limestone deposit, the rate of limestone extraction, and the overall demand for cement. The more years it can last for the cement firm, the bigger the limestone hill and the richer the limestone deposits. A large high-quality limestone hill may offer a consistent supply of raw materials for the manufacture of cement for many years and even decades. We now think we can continue using the limestone slope for another 20 years. Environmental rehabilitation, reclamation operations, and ethical mining methods can lessen the harm done to the hill and its environment. To preserve the long-term viability of limestone supplies, cement businesses must complete accurate environmental impact assessments and follow sustainable practices. They may go on their business while safeguarding the limestone hills riches and the surrounding ecosystem. for future generations. Okay, next topic is what is the sustainability done by CIMA? Currently, cement and concrete technology have an impact on the global importance of sustainability. 7% of the world's total CO2 emissions were produced by the construction industry, specifically by the manufacture of cement and concrete. Even industrial trash, which contains little chloride and heavy metals and has residual energy, can contribute some of the energy needed to make cement. Alternative fuels might also be employed, which would not raise CO2 emission levels. Used solutions must generate profits rather than raising manufacturing costs. Mr. Kamal underlines that CIMA was aware that spent oil, solvents, tar mud, and other waste products from various industrial processes might be utilized as substitute fuels for the making of cement, enhancing energy efficiency, implementing new procedures, switching to low carbon fuels, using waste fuels, and expanding to the use of compounds in cement production are all possibilities for reducing emissions. The use of renewable cement and the removal of CO2 from kiln fuel gases may be methods utilized to reduce carbon emissions. Enhancing energy efficiency lowers carbon dioxide emissions from fuel and power consumption and might lower cement manufacturing costs. Changes can be made by switching to new forms of cement manufacturing, using older, less energy efficient equipment, or replacing outdated installations. Improved fuel economy may have contributed the most to the reduction in energy input. The key areas for improvement in the kiln's fuel efficiency were switching to more energy efficient models, optimizing the clinker cooler, increasing preheating effectiveness, enhancing burner performance, and putting in place process monitoring and administration systems.
So for the conclusion, uh, we can see that enhancing energy efficiency, utilizing renewable cement, and implementing emission is the key factor or the key strategy to create more sustainable and environmentally friendly cement. Uh, environmentally cement production process. Okay, for the recommendation, from the operation manager and engineer is to consider the challenge uh, is to consider in changing the combustion system. Uh, Despite the cost is high, because if we if they want to available in the market, they need to do this as soon as possible. This is very important to sustain in the future. So that's all from our group. Thank you very much.